We just asked somebody, did they know of anybody in the church that knew how to, did that kind of work. And she went and asked Pastor Deanna about it. And then it all started. And then they called and tell me they're going to put me a railing up. It's a blessing. It's just a real blessing because coming home from the hospital, we didn't have one there. And of course, with a walker and everything, you had to get me in the house. And he was standing in here. My son was behind me, and they more or less just shoved me in, because there was no railing to hang on to or anything. But it's a great blessing because we've been needing it, and of course, old people have a tendency to fall.
I fell out the door there twice. That's one thing that we really, really needed.
When Brad said that he could fix the sink, I said, okay, that's fine. You go get the parts and everything, and give me the tickets, and I'll write you a check for all the parts, because he'd already told me he would do it without charging anything. But then when he came back, he said he'd called the church, and they said to go ahead and put that on the bill for the church, and which was amazing to me.
Both of us just sit here and cried, because that's such a blessing to us.
That's a monumental blessing, because plumbers are high. Anything you have done. But, it was just, but we love Cornerstone. Second Saturday to me, I think, is one of the best ideas they've ever had, really. And of course, I know Pastor Galen was the one that instituted that, but there's so many people in need that you don't have any idea about, especially the children. But when you think about the older people, if you've been in the house very long, there's things that need to be done, and sometimes you just don't have the money to hire that. And it's happening widows, and it's happening single mothers, and it's just a magnificent thing. And it's a pleasure to give money to this cause, because we see what is being done with it. And that is great, because when you give and you never see any results, it's ridiculous. But giving and seeing the results is a great thing.
We're so thankful that we've got a place like Cornerstone and people that care. They really do. And I've got a wonderful wife, and she stays right by my side, and we help one another. So that's what it's all about. Wonderful to have a staff like we have. Every one of them cares. And we're growing, loving God, loving people. That's what it's all about.